Okay, hello everybody. Welcome. We are Shawn and Emily Stoik.
Test. Is this thing on? Hello?
We are live and we are so excited. You guys, I am on a 2-day cleanse. Kicking off.
So am I. And you know what? It can drive you crazy. But you just got to stay sane up here because It's so important for down here.
Absolutely. So one of the number one questions that I get when it comes to nutritional cleansing is, how do I know if I'm toxic? How do I know if I actually need to cleanse? Because one of the most obvious side effects of nutritional cleansing, nutritional rebalancing that everyone sees me sharing on my wall all the time is the weight loss. Because that's the easiest thing to see and observe with people when they're doing their nutritional cleansing and following all of these things that we're teaching them. Because it's the easiest thing to observe, but there are so many other reasons why you might cleanse. And the last couple times I've done this 2-day cleanse, I've had a couple private messages from people asking me specifically, Emily, you don't need to lose weight. Why would you be cleansing? But there's so many other things. And hi, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's so awesome to see all your names
Jamie.
popping up. Yes.
What else we got here? We got
Jamie, Dee Dee, Lindsay, thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome. Okay guys, so I'm going to cover a couple of things to kind of to gauge off of and maybe pay attention to in your own body regarding toxicity in the body, some symptoms that you may or may not be experiencing.
And you know what though, some of these are so obvious. I mean, if you know right now you have a lack of energy, you're getting migraines, you're just literally getting some weight gain,
right.
You know, you're getting some cravings. I mean, you can get into some detail here, but these are some obvious things: weight gain, migraines, lack of energy. It's just headaches. I mean, that is just so obvious. Your body is telling you, oh my goodness, I need to cleanse. What's going on? Better do something drastic quickly. Also, we're going to be making some trips to the hospital, and sadly, it's going to be very dangerous what can happen after that. So we want to do a cleanse. So what's some other things that we need?
So here's some kind of symptoms, and I titled this, Am I Toxic? Because here are some symptoms that can kind of let you know whether or not you may need a nutritional cleanse.
Okay, I'm going to move this a little bit closer here. We want to make sure that people can hear it. This is very important. Okay, go ahead.
Hopefully you guys can hear us.
Hopefully you don't have any of these, but if you somehow do, you need a cleanse. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, so obviously one of the biggest ones is the weight gain. Migraines and headaches is another telltale sign that you may have some toxicity in your body and could really benefit from a nutritional cleanse, and you might really need this in your life. Low or no energy, and I know for a lot of us moms, that's just kind of part of life. Constant sugar cravings, that's another thing that tells you.
Where's that soda? Where's that?
Candy or soda. Difficulty concentrating, no brain clarity. You know, oh, what was I going to say?
What was that again? What did you say?
Yeah, I was going to say it again. Difficulty concentrating, fluid retention, bloating, or gas. That's another big kind of signal that maybe
big signal. If you're going like this with the blankets to your spouse, you're just like, there's gas, there's like a cloud of gas falling over. You're literally, you need a cleanse. Your body's trying to release something.
I will, Lindsay. I will definitely send you some information. So mood swings, anxiety, you know, difficulty controlling that stress, the cortisol levels really being raised in your body. Caffeine addiction, that's another big kind of signal. Binge eating or drinking. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Like twins. Restless sleep or difficulty sleeping. These are all just kind of signals or symptoms that you might be toxic and you may really need some nutritional cleansing in your life. So what is it good for? Nutritional cleansing, there's so many benefits, and obviously the biggest one that we see all the time that we're constantly sharing is the weight loss, the fat loss, because honestly, that's the easiest thing to observe and to see happening in somebody. The other thing would be clearer skin. As you start to get rid of those toxins and flood your body with that good nutrition, one of the great side effects is that your skin starts to clear up and get more radiant and smooth. And I've really loved that benefit.
Case in point, how beautiful.
You start to build lean muscle. It really aids your body in fueling it with what it needs to shed the fat, build the lean muscle, and just get and feel better and healthier. more energy, which is awesome, especially if you're a busy mom or a dad.
Well, how many times are you like walking the door from work or whatever you're doing and you're just so tired, or you have that crazy diabetes in a can? We call it soda in our house, diabetes in a can. It's so bad for you, but sometimes you're relying on this sugar because it's not natural and you have this crash and you're so tired. We need to give our body natural energy, guys. But you know what? If we don't have energy, right there our body is telling us we need to cleanse. There's something going on inside. Whether we believe it or not, our body is telling us this. And that's why we're seeing so many incredible stories of people who are doing a cleanse and how different they feel after, because their body's like, oh, I can breathe. My head's finally above the water. I can breathe, so to speak.
Definitely. Hi, Shar. Awesome to see your name popping
Hey,
up there. And I think out of all of them, the energy is probably the thing I noticed the most right away. Last week I did my first 2-day cleanse, 2-day, not 4-day. That's a deep cleanse. So normally we have like a 1-day full cleanse. And
this isn't a cleanse where you run into the bathroom. Just want
Right.
to make that very clear.
And we'll
this
explain
is like,
that.
We'll explain it. Yeah.
But the energy, by the end of that 2-day cleanse, I thought for sure I was going to be so tired, and we were tucking our kids into bed Sunday night a week ago, and I was like hyper. I was like, oh my gosh, I've got so much energy. And our kids were like, Mommy, you've got so much energy. How come you're not tired? And it was kind of late. I mean, we've kind of, it's summertime and we're putting our kids to bed a little bit later. So I should have been tired, but I was so full of energy. And honestly, it's because I've been fueling my body with this dense superfood nutrition the entire time. I felt so good, and I was probably annoying Shawn the whole time because I kept saying, I can't believe I feel so good.
Yeah, you feel good, you look good, I get it.
But it was really funny because I was kind of surprised on my own just that I was feeling that good and it wasn't hard for me. But anyway, so that's one of the other things. And then reducing and managing stress, which is another thing that I know
in this day and age, I mean, there's so much stress going off, not to cut you off here, but I mean, there are so many people that are going through so much stress. Like literally they're just like, it can be financial, it can be health challenges, it can be something going on with your family, it can be just crazy in-laws, whatever it is, there is stress. You can't get away with it. And then you add cell phones and technology into the mix, and you know what's going on in the news and everything else. You are just a bundle of nerves and you're walking around like you're just crazy, but you have no energy as well. You don't know what to do with it. So that is huge stress.
Definitely. So the other benefits that regular nutritional cleansing will provide for your body is digestive regularity, boosting your immune system, and a better quality of sleep. And
absolutely.
Obviously, everybody's body is different, and what your body needs will kind of determine what it goes towards. So if you need to lose weight, that may be a benefit that you experience. Since my body hasn't been needing to lose weight, that isn't what has been going on for me. It's been more about, stress reduction, more energy, building lean muscle, having better sleep quality. And then you see people like my sister Bonnie and her incredible story, her incredible testimonial that she shared live. And it's just so incredible to see how she has not only been losing weight, but she's had, less anxiety, and she has so many things that she's been going through physically, but to see all of the amazing benefits that she's been able to experience and then to pass on to her friends who've also been experiencing some
gotta
great
send the
results.
elevator back down and bless other people, which is so cool. And Bonnie's is a perfect example. I mean, there's lots that do that, but you just mentioned her. She's not just having the results, but she's sending the elevator back down and helping other people. It's so important that we bless other people, right, Jer? It's that to me is what this is about. Is like when you're getting results, you share with somebody else because you know that somebody else is crying. Literally, they could be crying, saying, I need a way out badly.
Absolutely. So what is the big difference then between a traditional diet and nutritional cleansing? And that's another really big question that we get quite a bit. And I think the biggest thing is that a regular diet is all focused on just restricting calories out of an already nutritionally bankrupt diet. So what's happening there is that you're actually creating more toxicity in the body, and you end up with rebound weight gain. So our body actually has a defense mechanism where the liver will literally put fat cells around the toxins in your body in order to protect your vital organs from getting poisoned. So until you first address that issue of toxicity in the body, your body will just continue to re-put on that fat.
And remember, guys, there's lots of places you can carry your weight, but the most dangerous place to carry your body weight is sadly right around our midsection.
The visceral fat.
The visceral fat. It's extremely dangerous. To get that off, sometimes people can get it off, but then it comes right back. We want to make sure we deal with the problem first, and that's the toxicity level. I'm not sure if I said that right, but all the toxins inside of your body need to come out. Case in point, the cleanse is what pulls that out first, because we want to get that visceral fat, that dangerous weight. We do not want to have that here. I cannot stress it enough. It's scary.
And we're going to show you too how we do this at the end here, because we're due for our next dose here.
We're going to show you guys
our 2-day cleanse. So then what's the difference then between cellular nutritional cleansing and then a colon cleanse? Is this a poopy cleanse? Because that's another question that people are always saying. Am I going to have to be parked next to the toilet this entire time?
Nope.
I don't want to have to be sitting like next to the bathroom all day long. Or if I'm at work, how awkward would that be? And like, hey, I've got to go to the bathroom again. You know, so it's not that kind of cleanse. And that's the awesome thing, is that this is a gentle cellular cleanse. It's treating your whole body, your blood, your cells, everything. This isn't a colon cleanse where you're just kind of emptying out your intestines. And that's what happens with that kind of cleanse. And it's gross, but it's true that that kind of cleanse, you do have to run to the toilet all day and night. So awkward, but true. And then, so how does nutritional cleansing tie in with intermittent fasting? And intermittent fasting, if you're anywhere within the wellness industry, you've probably heard this term come up left and right. And this is all about alternating eating days with not eating days, or eating days with fast days. And nutritional cleansing is simply a nutritionally supported fast day. And when our favorite schedule with this is to have your 5 shake days and 1 to 2 cleanse days, and that's our favorite way to do it. But intermittent fasting has so many benefits for the body, and we were covering them earlier with the nutritional cleansing, and it's the same exact idea, same exact concept. And Isagenix basically pioneered the way with nutritional cleansing and intermittent fasting, and you're not just fasting in the point where you're just not eating anything. This is a nutritionally supported cleanse and fast day, so that's the kind of difference there with that as well. So then what happens to your body fat on a cleanse day? And we're gonna go and show you how we do this, but I wanted to read you something really quickly here from my blog, because I thought that this was really good and really important, and I had gotten this from one of the Isagenix health websites as well. But during a cleanse day, the body burns our fat. It will literally use up fat as fuel. Awesome. Which causes fat cells to shrink. As fat cells get smaller, less and less are produced. This helps our bodies immensely as the endocrine system returns to a more normal state, and molecules that cause inflammation in the body are produced less and less, which is a huge bonus, as inflammation is one of the #1 causes of disease in the human body. So nutritional cleansing rebalances the body. It's not a traditional diet that focuses on simply restricting calories. Nutritional cleansing is focused on flooding the body with healthy nutrients that the body craves.
Well, have you seen those crazy diets out there where they take this, you're supposed to eat all this fat and all this horrible junk food and think that's going to last and make your body have a long, prosperous, healthy life? It is so sad how many people they dupe with that, because they get to have an excuse to eat all the garbage stuff out there, and this is why they even get worse off than where they were in the beginning. And this is, I mean, and they may lose a little bit in the beginning, but then long term it just doesn't last. You need to do the proper cellular cleanse. It's so, so important. Don't get sucked into the other stuff like that.
Right.
It's just a money-making pit.
I absolutely do not endorse or put my name next to anything that is just all about gimmicks or trends or hype. It has to be backed by science, backed by clinical studies, and actually be proven to be good for your body. So that's a big deal for us. So then the last part here is nutritional cleansing removes toxins from the body, allowing the body to properly build lean muscle and melt away excess fat where the toxins had been stored, often for years. So what are your options for cleanse days? Do you have to do a full 2-day cleanse? No, you don't, but that's where the magic is.
We're going to do it right now.
I'm going to show you guys really quickly. Get some water, and we're going to make this for you. So your options are daily cleansing, where you would have a little bit of this every day, either in the morning or in the night. Hey, Bonnie. Oh, no worries. You'll be able to see the recording later. So daily cleansing, a 1-day cleanse that you would do once a week. You'd pick a day that works for you and your schedule. A 2-day cleanse, this is the deep cleanse. And this is what I did last week, and I purposely, okay guys, here's my strategy. This is the way my brain works. I know that I am a lot more tempted to overeat or snack or you know what, like have like bad food for me on the weekends. And studies actually show that the average person consumes 400 more calories on the weekend than they do throughout the weekday. And so I was like, well, maybe I should schedule my 2-day cleanse to be on the weekday or the weekend. Then I won't do that on the weekend. So that's what I did last week. And I
don't have that problem at all, so I can eat whatever. No. You know what's so funny? That's funny that you mentioned that, because it's literally, I can't stand excuses. To me, like when there's an event or a party or something going on and there's a function, of course there's some cool stuff, try it. But everything has to be, guys, in moderation. Whether you believe in the Bible or you don't. My point is everything in life needs to be in moderation. This isn't a time where we just pig out and eat as much as we can. We have those times, those events, those parties, we have limited amounts, and then we do our cleanse and we have a lifestyle change, proper nutrition throughout your life. Very, very, very important. It isn't a time to pig out on a day that you can eat something because you haven't had it before. You're just like, how many burgers, how many things can I have? Moderation with anything. And I'm kind of just making a joke of it, but it is so, so true. It's crazy how many people just go overboard because they never get a chance to eat something good, and then just sitting all in front of this big buffet, and they're just like, and there's so much diabetes and garbage on the table, and they just take it all. I mean, we need to have moderation.
Absolutely. That's a really great point, because I feel like if you restrict yourself way too much and you go way too far to the other end of the spectrum, whereas maybe you might have overate with certain things, allow yourself a treat once in a while, or have a day where you have kind of allocated to have a couple treats. But of course, don't go overboard. Don't have like 10 pieces of pizza. Have, 1 or 2. And that's what I do. Friday nights are our pizza night, and Shawn knows I look forward to those like crazy. And if something ruins our schedule and I don't get my pizza, I get crazy. I'm like, I had to have that. That was like my day to
We all have cravings. I'm the same way. I got totally different things as well. So
don't you ruin that for me. Okay, so
That's
what
awesome.
are the benefits of a 2-day cleanse? And this is where you may have seen some of the posts I posted last weekend and then today too. And this is truly where the magic of the fat burning happens. So on day 1, your body is in 80% cleansing mode. It's getting rid of the toxins, and then 20% of that is the fat burning. Switch that around on day 2. The awesome thing is that then you're on 20% of the cleansing and 80% fat burn. So you're diving into that visceral fat. Your body is burning that. So pretty awesome. And then something else that stood out to me when I was kind of researching and watching some of the videos about this and really, debating all of that, I saw that on a cleanse day, especially on a 2-day cleanse, human growth hormone in women is boosted by 1,300%, and in men 2,000%. So that's awesome, and that affects so many things in our body and our health.
Testosterone.
Everything. So some quick tips then that have helped me on my cleanse days is to follow the hourly cleanse schedule, and I can share that with any of you guys privately if you want to see that. It helps so much when you have something that you're doing every hour on the hour. It kind of keeps you focused, keeps you structured. The Isa Delights, the healthy chocolates, those are an awesome help. It helps keep you from getting hangry, if you know that feeling, or the whey thins, if you happen to crave savory over sweet. And then sipping on the Amped Hydrate has been one of my best friends. To have a little bit of healthy electrolyte replacement has been, and I'll share some information about that, Bonnie, too, the human growth hormone. But the Amped Hydrate has just been also very good to kind of keep my energy levels stable, my blood sugar, everything. It's just been a great help. So how do you make it? That's another quick question. And this, you guys are gonna laugh at how easy this is. So pour me a glass of water, would you say?
Okay, wait, hang on. I gotta make it so we can see here. Hang on, I'm gonna put this down a little bit.
Oh yeah, we gotta maybe angle it down or something.
Just 1 second here.
Or I can lift it up.
Actually, that would probably work too.
We need to get a little pitcher of water.
How do you get this thing down? I have this tripod thing stacked up so
I'm gonna
high.
grab some water.
Okay, so guys, we're still here. Just so you know, I'm just jiggling the camera. I'm trying to make it really shaky for you guys so you can see.
It'll make you dizzy. Or I'll just take my water.
Here,
Right here.
you just
I've
do
got
it.
Water right here.
Do it, and I'll just face the camera down. Okay, isn't she a good pourer, guys? Wow, she's done this before.
Technical.
And again,
Okay.
that clear stuff is water, okay?
And you just take 2 scoops of the Cleanse for Life.
2 scoops of the Cleanse for Life.
And you guys can see all the information about this if you go to www.isamovie.com. isagenixhealth.com or isagenixhealth.net. So 2 scoops in mine and 2 scoops in Shawn's. Stir it and drink it.
And drink it.
Did I do 2 for you?
I don't know.
Okay, and that's it. Oops.
Perfect.
Stir.
Now she's gonna stir it.
I'm gonna
Make sure you guys stir clockwise. It doesn't work if you go counterclockwise. It has to go clockwise, okay? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Someone's gonna be like, what? Okay, perfect. See how she's such a good stir? Wow. Okay, now we got
the other thing, a quick tip here, you guys, is always have a shake as your last meal before a cleanse day and as your first meal after a cleanse day to break your cleanse. You want to really make sure you're flooding your body with the most dense superfood nutrition as possible. And
Boy,
so
I'm jiggling this camera like crazy.
the last thing that I would want to leave you guys here before we just, enjoy our cleanse here is, what if this is the solution that you've been praying for? If any of those symptoms that we covered earlier tonight on this broadcast resonate with you, if I was listing those off and you thought, yeah, that's me, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Then this just may be the solution that could work for you. And the thing is, you'll never know unless you try. Until you start putting that nutrition in your body and experiencing the difference. That's the whole thing with anything.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because I mean, if you never try something before, you just hear, and you're going through this, and you're just like, man, I'm not sure if there's even an issue. And then all of a sudden, you do a cleanse, and you actually try something. It's like, wow, what a difference! I can't believe I feel like I'm back in my teens again. Like your energy comes back. That dangerous weight around our midsection starts to come off. I mean, it's just we want to get the toxins out through a cellular cleanse, which is so important. So what if this is your answer? What if this is something that can change your life? And I mean, I just would encourage you guys to get back to the person who shared this with you. Of course, you can find us on Facebook and stuff. If you guys have any questions, we can answer them for you. It's really about...
It's so good, huh, Dee Dee?
Delicious. She's saying comment?
Loves the taste, yeah.
I love the taste.
I love it so much too. And I was just thinking here, I should let you guys know. So there is ionic alfalfa, aloe vera, bilberry, blueberry, ashwagandha, which is an adaptogen.
From Waganda.
Raspberry. It's just chock full of vitamins and minerals and healthy herbs and yeah, I can definitely share the cleanse schedule below in the comments as soon as we close this out. And good job, Bonnie. I'm so proud of you. And you guys, it actually is really delicious. It's kind of like, it's fruity and it's not like super sweet like a regular cheap juice would be. This is delicious. It's kind of like more mild.
Thanks for all the likes and the hearts, by the way, guys. I can see them coming. I appreciate that. It's very nice, you guys. We want to share this. We want to help so many people. Thank you for all the likes and the hearts and stuff. You guys are awesome. Who else left a message here?
Thank you everybody for joining us. And so for more information about nutritional cleansing and any of the products here that we mentioned, be sure to get back to whoever invited you to watch or to watch this broadcast later and to let them know that you're excited and you want to learn a little bit more, and we're happy to help answer any questions too. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
God bless.
Have an awesome night and God bless.
Love you guys. You're worth it.
Good night, guys.